Trial, reopen, resume! Welcome back, guys!
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Regularly! I love that. Aww.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hiyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Yes.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Okay, so someone came after the fact. So the next person to show up, who was the next person to go over there? Maybe somebody, maybe it was somebody in our group. Because the next people to see Mahiru's body triggered the announcement, right? So maybe it could have been someone who was investigating with us.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
Wait, did we see Fuyuhiko after or before? After or before we seen Hiyoko?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. Oh, new game mechanics? No, you can't do this. I was really feeling it before, and now you're just getting rid of any momentum by throwing a new mechanic, because you know I'm gonna fuck up on this new mechanic. It's called Logic Dive. That sounds like some limit break attack from Kingdom Hearts or some shit. During that Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the X or R button. Press the O button to brake and press the triangle button to jump, which is L as well. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through this course. So make sure you're familiar with those controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answer splits into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in the course. Please be careful. I highly recommend you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. You press start. Alright, I'm gonna review the controls again. She's right. This might be a very important problem. The killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house. When did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. Oh, bother. I wish I had some honey right now. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Logic dive without honey. Let's go. What the fuck, is this some racing game? Hold on, homie. Press start. Alright, move, accelerate with X, and jump with triangle. So I'm probably gonna use L to jump, because it seems way more comfortable, instead of reaching all the way to triangle. Jump. Alright. Break. This music, though. Holy shit, I'm tripping. I'm tripping balls right now, homie. Ah! When did the killer arrive? Before, oh, break. Before Hiyoko arrived? After Hiyoko arrived? Fuck! When did the killer arrive at the beach house? After. Let's go say after. Ah! Was I supposed to jump? I guess I picked the wrong path. Alright, so I guess it was this path. I just asked that question too. Yo, is this, what the hell, dude? Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? Before Hiyoko left or after Hiyoko left? After Hiyoko left. If that's the case, then it was Fuyuhiko for sure. Alright, looks like we got that right. You know, this isn't too bad. Oh shit! Do I jump? Oh shit! Whoa! 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 This is epic. This is actually pretty fun. This is actually pretty fun, guys. Oh! Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach? The beach house. Let's say the beach. Why? I got a feeling I'm wrong. Yep. Oh, I tried to jump! So it was the beach house. Oh, they had the mask on, duh. Woohoo! That was actually pretty cool.
It's all coming together. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Damn.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
Damn. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The killer. The place where the killer was hiding. The place where Hiyoko hasn't looked. In the same closet? Wouldn't that be hilarious? I don't see anywhere else they could have been hiding. By the door? You think they could have been hiding by the door? Like outside the door, and then dragged her body up by there and... Wait. The killer could have been hiding. She said she checked in the shower room, so let's cross that off. Let's also say the same closet. That'd be hilarious. I'm gonna say the closet.
Here!
Really? Wow.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
Exactly.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
Damn, that's kind of scary.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
The killer made sure to arrange a hiding. Oh yeah, that shit was knocked out the way. Remember? They were probably under the surfboards. Yes, the surfboards and shit, right?
Here!
Yeah, remember what he said? It was knocked over and such.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
Yeah.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, if you turned around, he was gonna kill you too, girl.
Yeah.
Damn.
Quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
And that ain't drill coming from your mouth. You know what they did before they knocked you out? When they knocked you out when you was unconscious? They put milk in your mouth. This we had to make a PG rated joke before we made this video R rated.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch you! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Oh boy. Give me a second, guys. Well, alright. We are back. I apologize, and let's start this up again.
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Wow, he can't even give a straight answer.
You don't sound very articulate.
Damn, Nagito is... Damn, he made freaking Monokuma slur his words and everything.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that.
I had mentioned something like this way back in one of the episodes, I think.
I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
That makes sense.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Oh, really?
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Wow.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, That mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Nah, well, I shall explain to you the final future in this non-stop debates. Really? You will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down triangle or oh, that's like something very similar to the first game when you absorb it, right? The shape of the reticule will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in the position, you will be able to memorize it. Now, this was a tricky part in the first game because you didn't know which one you had to use against what. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder and you have to absorb it again. You don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets. It might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and you can use that to make your case. Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? You will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Wow! Please remember that it is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Shower room. So they're basically forcing us to absorb stuff here.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Alright, let's see what they all have to say.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Well, they could have went to the beach,
To
homie.
use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Oh, the water in the trash. Oh shit.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around.
The water bottles.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body.
What about the
Maybe
water
they were
bottle?
able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinions, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
We gotta shoot it right
They
there.
didn't have to use the shower.
We gotta shoot it right there because all that black noise
What
came
about
up.
the wetsuits in the closet?
No, it's not hers. It's the other
Maybe
one.
they wore one when
It
they
has
moved
to
the
be.
body.
If they used something other than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
So we're gonna use this opinion against I almost called him
Someone
Nagito,
who
but the
flushes their shit
Yakuza
every morning,
kid.
I can declare it
Uyuhiko.
would definitely clog the toilet.
It have to be the water bottles.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Let's speed this up.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
They mentioned it twice.
What did the killer do
With the blood on their. Maybe they simply washed. They couldn't.
Use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Ah, shot it!
They didn't have to
Ah!
use the shower.
When you use the back touchscreen,
What about the wetsuits in the
when you
closet?
use the back touchscreen, it messes up the
Maybe they wore
reticule
one when they moved the
position,
body.
so I kind of got thrown off.
If
I
they
tried to
used
shoot out the
something
white
other than the
noise.
shower.
I tried to shoot
did
the
they do
white
with the
noise
bloody
first, and then it
wetsuit?
completely messed up the
cut it up and
where the reticule was, where it was.
Someone who flushes their... It would definitely clog the...
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with
the blood on...
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Ah, what?
Have to
I was
use the
wrong?
shower.
I was wrong.
What about the
I don't think I was wrong. I think I
Maybe they wore
missed.
one when they moved the body.
I think I
They
missed.
used something other than the shower.
Hold on, let me retry
What
that.
did they do with the bloody? They cut it up and.
I don't think I'm wrong
It
though,
would definitely clog the...
because there's not many other possibilities.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
It's trying to get rid of the white noise in this game, because you gotta shoot it twice.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No. Ah, son
They
of a
didn't
bitch.
have to use the shower.
Son of a bitch. I pushed the wrong button.
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
My execution is horrible in the visual
Maybe they
novel
wore
game
one when
right
they moved
now.
the body.
I know what to
They
do,
used
but I'm
something
pushing the
other than
wrong
the shower.
buttons all day.
What did they do
How do you slow it down? R, right? R is how you slow it down. I thought it was triangle.
Cut it up and look.
As someone who flushes it would definitely clog the...
Maybe it's the other way, or perhaps someone other than... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
And X is
What
to
did
shoot
the
it
killer
down.
do with the blood on their body?
X is to shoot the white noise.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Here we go.
No, that's wrong.
Alright. I was just messing up my inputs. I was literally messing up the inputs.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
The water bottles, homie. The drinks inside the refrigerator.
I see.
Yeah, I see. The pieces are coming together.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Pico? Why would you come out of here? Why would you say this?
In theory, then. That's impossible.
Oh boy, Pico, you're not the killer, are you?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Interesting.